Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Trinity 7 Episode 1. Yes, another Episode 1 review. Doing a lot of anime this season. In fact, I have my list here. Tomorrow there's going to be Gundam Build Fighters Tri, Parasite, and Hitsuki no Chaika Avenging Battle. And then Thursday there's going to be, the new ones are going to be Your Lie in April and Psychopath Season 2. And after that, unless I find some more, which I very well could, that should be it. Okay. But yeah, so there's at least 5 more left that I'm going to be reviewing this season. So there's a lot. But anyways, though, we have Trinity set for this video. And I have to say, this was a surprisingly good episode, which has a very interesting premise to it, okay? Now, granted, it does have a harem and ecchi tag to it, so I do expect harem elements. I do expect it to be quite ecchi, okay? But there'll probably be pretty cliche, ecchi and harem premises in it, but it does have a unique premise where one day the world was engulfed by this, I don't remember exactly how they explained it, but basically the world was supposed to be destroyed. Our main male character, I don't exactly remember the names yet, as always, but our main male character's childhood friend ended up giving her life in order to save his. She gave him some sort of a device, I guess, which holds magic powers. I guess she had magic powers herself, which would allow him to basically be saved. Okay, and she asked it to grant his deepest desire. So the world was basically saved along with him and an image of his childhood friend, who's also his cousin, who lives with him, and he actually, I guess, underwent amnesia or something because he completely forgot about it. She's known as his Grimoire, I guess, and everything's exactly the same as it was before, except the sun's black. Okay, and he ends up finding out the truth in this episode, and so he ends up going to this magic academy where he can learn magic, so he can hopefully get his childhood friend back. That is the gist of what happened in this episode, and it was pretty good. Okay, there are a lot of cliche elements in here, but as always, that doesn't bother me at all as long as it's written well. And this one is written quite well, at least so far, I think. Now, okay, let's just get into this then. So, what am I expecting from the series? Well, it had a pretty good start, but a series like this can easily fail if it focuses too much on the ecchi and or harem aspects and not enough on the plot. Okay, so this could easily go either way within the next few episodes. It really could. It could turn out to be amazing or shit based purely on what they feel that their priority should be. Okay. But as in terms of a first impressions of this first episode, I liked it. Okay. It was, there's a lot of great anime this season. This is not one of the best, at least in terms of first impressions, I don't think, of the season. But I still think that it was really good. I especially love the fact that the childhood friend in episode 1 kissed the main character. I know. Most of the time it's difficult for the childhood friend to even end up with the main character, but here the childhood friend actually kissed the main character. Now, of course, the childhood friend, at least for right now, is dead. Will the childhood friend actually end up with him in the end? Who knows? Or will she even come back? Who knows? But at the moment she's dead, so if this is going to turn into a romance, and unless she comes back to life, there's no way she's going to end up with him. But still, I find it kind of funny that the childhood friend actually kissed the main character in the first episode. Granted, it was during a flashback, but still. So I guess you could technically say she kissed the main character before series even started, technically, before the events. So I found that kind of funny myself. But either way, though, I recommend this episode. I thought it was pretty good. There were some people who recommended this series to me, so I did decide to check it out. I wasn't going to at first. I thought it'd just be a generic, harem ecchi romance series, which it definitely has some cliche elements in it. But again, as always, it depends on how it's executed. And so far, I think the execution is okay, and I think it has the potential to get a lot better. But as I said before, I also think it has the potential to get a lot worse too. This is a type of series that could really go either way based on a single episode. Okay. And I'm really interested to see where it's going to go from here, so I'm definitely going to be continuing it, of course. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. These after you guys, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.